I don't like you watching the kids. Like,
She
it
worked
was
there?
the other baby mama work at the
Oh, she
daycare.
worked there.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
mm,
And she was sick of her, like, yeah, your baby's so pissy, goddamn. The gel coming out his pamper, and it seemed like he had to sleep in this all night, and you just brought him up here like that, like getting on her ass. Like,
baby had a damn rash.
exactly. Bitch, you got some people on your ass, and they gonna want to see how y'all living. So y'all all in your baby mama house, I mean, your baby daddy mama house. Then go ahead, stop playing. Telling that girl what to respect in her life.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon, you know I need me some moon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before, and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up. Well, I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Two of the NFL's best starts challenging each other here. Off we go in a Week 4 showdown. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 118, what's up? Up.
Here's the first carry from Christian McCaffrey. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
21,
Going run again with McCaffrey. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and short, here's Purdy. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send him off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing him up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, here we go.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Here we go.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Man in motion, headed right. First down, and they go right back to it. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game, we will all judge together. But no doubt about it on that opening drive, Brock, he was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, I think this is twofold. Number one, you love to get this guy started early. He's a playmaker. He's a difference maker. Number two, this defense, well, they better be on high alert because this offense feels like they have a matchup they can attack, and that time attack a third time for 6.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Get set, get set.
Purdy on first down. He puts some air under it deep down the middle. caught just shy of the goal line. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams reach pay dirt for the first time this game. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Catch made by Chase Brown. Blast through midfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets the looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Shoots away from one. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Kid, I want you and the audience to imprint that play in your mind. When you hear me or any announcer say, oh, he's running downhill. Oh, get running downhill. Oh, you want to hit it downhill. That right there, that was running downhill.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Wide 80.
Burrow from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. 11-90. 11-90. 11.
3rd and 1. Burrow. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
On one, right?
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
He brings it in. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers break the tie here in the 1st. A quick 2nd score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Hey, can.
Burrow will throw for it. And he's got it. Cut the end zone, so the touchdown and the 2-point pass break the tie. Give him an 8-point lead.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Rams take
bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Let's see how that last incompletion affects this 3rd down call. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. He cuts it back right. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Give him 38 on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Going to the ground again on 1st. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Completed over the middle. Running in the red zone. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. A quarter down. 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. We've got a 15-7 ball game. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Rams in a real good spot to score. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Go ahead.
They go to him again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. He'll get a couple, and now they face 3rd and goal from the 6.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with a loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's 4 yards on the play, Brock, and now we've got ourselves a 4th and goal. Now the Rams trying for the field goal. It doesn't get much easier than this. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that gets them back within 5.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
The Niners take over 1st and 10. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 2.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he made it his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Gun. Shot. 180. 180 shot. 12. 11. Shot.
Here's Brown again. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Here we go. Look, 180. Shot.
Burrow on 1st down. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Rams are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They stick with McCaffrey. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Get set. Yellow.
From the gun is Purdy. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Now the Rams trying for the field goal. His first kick was good. His second looked from 35 yards away. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that trims the lead to just a couple.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go. 11, mighty. 180.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
36-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's get set. 180. Place up. Down.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
11, Thomas. 180. Right up. Shot.
Looking to throw, Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
On 2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. Quick slant here, caught by Andrews. And they will face a third down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
18, 11, Thomas. 12, 12, 12. Shot.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
That is not easy to do. That down and distance, everything is open to the offense. It takes great discipline defensively and the ability to go knock it away and get off the field.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it.
11. Right 80. Right shot. 11. 11, MT, tight. 11, MT, tight. Shot.
To the air again. It's Burrow. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets them the first.
12, 12, 12. 11, 12, 12, 12.
Brown on the inside give. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
180. 11, 11, 11. Shot.
They'll run again with Brown. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Here we go, here we go.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
First down, Purdy to throw. Escapes the pocket. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Buying some time right. He takes it himself. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Rams have the first down. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 50-yard line.
But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Hey, Motion. Stay at home. Stay at home. Get set. Get up.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Throw left side, complete. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15.
Switch. Yellow.
From the red zone on 1st. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. Reaches the 40. And the 49ers are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
I'm fine, ready?
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here we go. 12. 180.
From the gun, again to Brown. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, a 2-yard run on 1st down. I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 180.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Gun. Cut. 180. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11.
Back to Brown on 1st down. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Alontae Taylor making the stop.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Burrow out of the shotgun. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 6. First down, 49ers.
11, Thomas. 12, 12, 12. 11, MT, Tate.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Andrews snags another one. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Cut! Cut!
Brown. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Brown again. And he's stonewalled by this front right at the 3. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Tight end going in motion here. On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
The 49ers will line up.
They'll try to run it in. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
29, Rams 13.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy throwing here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Lofts one deep, center of the field. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
That's good for a Rams first down.
18,
First
watch
and
out.
10 at the 11-yard line.
From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
On second down, a run with Charbonnet. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Rams start the second half with some needed points. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. Now Purdy leading the offense up to go for 2.
The Rams will line up for the
Back to throw. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Get set. Start. 180. Place hot. Start.
Burrow from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. Start.
Burrow to the air now. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Hey, can.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
180. 12. Stop.
Burrow now on 1st down. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Space on the right. He's got room. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles pick 6.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams cut it to a field goal game. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. 11, MT, tape. 11. 11, Thomas. Stop.
After the pick, here's Burrow again. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Gun. Dot. 11. Dot.
Burrow. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Down the toss, right side. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
11. 11, Thomas. Be ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Look at that power, deep left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, Kate, the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Turn's going to come to a close as we reach the end of our quarter. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Rams football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Sending him on the dive. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Yeah, I know you can read your partner right now, Kate. You know I'm smiling because that was a callback to the early days of football when fullbacks, not running backs, they were the one that led the ground game. He didn't stop at a yard or two, He ripped off a nice chunk for them right there.
Trying the left side with Charbonnet. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go. 180.
They've got a man in motion. On 1st down, here's Burrow. He's going deep this time. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a 9-point advantage. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
11, Thomas. 11.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. And he's in for 2, and an 11-point lead for his team. That is their third conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it's snapped.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense that feels like you can't be stopped, you can't wait to say, ready, break. No matter what the situation or circumstance is, in 3 conversions, that's job well done.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. From the gun is Purdy. Completed over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
16 yards. That's good for a Rams first down.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Short pass brought in. Football is out. And the 49ers get to it. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
Sometimes, let's face it, it's just better to be lucky than good. Your mind as a runner always goes to worst case scenario when you feel that ball get knocked loose. That time the sideline saved him and his team.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Getting out to his left. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Has it downfield working the left. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12.
Gain of 26 yards.
That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And it doesn't fall into the breadbasket. Incomplete pass. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Now Purdy leading the offense up to go for two.
For the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. That gets him two and puts them within a field goal here late. Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A three-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On two. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Ready? Right up. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Hits his running back. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 now from the 46. Straight ahead, it's Brown. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, he got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, this is Brown. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 6 yards on the run, so it's going to be 3rd and 5.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. 49ers only up by a few.
On one, ready?
So now here's 3rd and 5.
11, 10, 12.
Running back sent in motion. He's back to throw. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. He'll go quickly to the right. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
San Francisco.
First and 10 from the 43.
Gun. Stop. Ready? 11. 11, mighty. Stop.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Andrews snags another one. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
First down carry for Brown. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Just set. Left, behind. 180.
They're going to pass it here. And this one is launched downfield. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
He'll look to throw it. Horton down the field, and he's got it. And they get there to touch it down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Third down, 1 yard to go. Throwing now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried to find Chimere DK. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this. They'll go. It's McCaffrey. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's 1st down. Here he is to throw. Escapes out to the left. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. It connects on the deep shot. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of
35 on the pickup.
That's another.
And the Rams have the 1st down. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Setting up to pass. Vacates quickly left side. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. They got 21 yards on the play. And that gives them 1st and goal. Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run. And they fake the spike. They're going to throw it. Into traffic. Complete. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the 49ers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.